Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Uh, Strange slate of games we got today. Uh, Either way it go, man, I got a busy day ahead of me as far as uh, I have to get on this grill real fast. So I guess, yeah. So FanDuel, if you got FanDuel Sportsbook, they do have a promotion up here. You can place a 3-leg, uh, $25 same game parlay on any game 8-18 and get a dollar bonus and free bets for each strikeout in that game, max 25. One eligible, guy there. So, that's one. It's one of the promo I wanted to point out to you guys. So that's something that you can take advantage of. Now, I don't have many plays right off the back here. I ain't even gonna lie, but we will see. So this Colorado Rockies at St. Louis Cardinals game here. It's going to be St. Louis Cardinals or nothing for me in this spot here. Citazella, he's been pitching a decent amount of innings lately, but um, he's shown the ability to give up. He's shown the ability to give up runs. So he's given up 2 runs or more in about 6 or 7 straight games. And even if you want to get to a first 5 or something like that, I can see the first half result popping in this one here, which translates over to a half a run. And the run line is -1.5, but I probably won't be going there. And I could probably use this here. I do like Goldsmith. Again, this will probably be. I mean, he's got numbers against this guy, and I do want to stay kind of stay hot. On Goldsmith. I took him for a home run yesterday. I also took him for some total bases. So he went over total bases. I'm just looking for him to kind of like stay hot. To tell you the truth. He's a bat that I don't mind getting to there. He has. Let me see if he got some numbers for his Goldsmith. Got some numbers against this guy. He's got he does. He has he's 7 for 20, 4 extra base hits, 2 home runs. So he's batting .350 against him. Like I said, he's been hot lately. I'm looking to ride that train, and 2 hits yesterday. Did get the home run. I took him for 2 total bases in the home run, over 1.5. So on Prize Picks, I got some love for the outs here. So strikeouts, you're gonna see Wainwright sitting at 5, which is doable, but I don't know if I'm gonna get there. He does have this. He's hit this 3 out of his last 4 games. He's hit 5 strikeouts frequently throughout the season. Hasn't faced this team yet. So, I know Colorado's been a little bit better versus righties there. At the end, what's his fantasy score here? Because I could probably see an instance where he's get there his fantasy score. So his fantasy score is in play. I think his fantasy score is in play in this spot here. And definitely his out. So 19.5 is in play as well. I mean, he's hit this 3 of his last 4 games. He came out and said, he wants to pitch more outs and innings. So there you have that. All right, it's the St. Louis Cardinals are nothing for me at the end of the day. All right, even if I was to take the first half or the full game or play performance double or something of that nature, it's St. Louis Cardinals are nothing for me. They're probably just gonna have to crack me. I didn't look at their performance doubles. It's 7. I can't start off that high. Yeah, they start him off at 7 Ks, man. His K prop is at 5.5. I didn't know that. Yeah, I can't start off that high. I mean, 5 is a decent number. What can we get with 4 in the first half result? Let's see. 4 in the first half result. Minus 116. If let's see. Full game. All right, so the full game is what, minus 1? Oh, it's 240. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. 163. We'll figure it out. Could get 5Ks in the win. We'll have to. Yeah, that'll be. I ain't gonna say that'll be pushing it, but Wayne Reich showing the ability to not get there. So this will not get to 5Ks. And then this team has been hitting righties pretty well. So I mean at an okay clip. So we'll see, man. Next game I want to talk about is the Oakland Athletics at Texas Rangers. Here we got an over under 8 in this spot here. Texas Rangers minus 188 favorites here. And they're going up against Zach Logue here, Logue, however you want to pronounce his name, and he's a guy that's is giving up runs here. So he did pitch against Texas. He went 2 innings. That was back on June 28th. These gaps between these starts, I haven't really checked on it because he has some really nice gaps in between these starts here. But he's somebody who's just been pitching off and on. Has been ass. So I do like Texas to win this game. Moneyline parlays, run line straights. First half is I like them in the first half as well. So as far as Texas concerned, they do have Dunning on the mound here. His strikeout prop is sitting at 4.5. Last time I checked, and it's at 5.5 now at plus 120. Can't talk you off of the prize picks here. Even his fantasy score. I mean, 4.5 Ks. I've already took this one here, 4.5 Ks. It's just gonna have to get at me. It's just gonna have to get at me. You feel me? So I'll take that there. This Oakland team has shown the ability to strike out. Dunning is let me see. Oakland. Let me get a number for you guys. So they're sitting around the middle of the pack. I still think he could get it though. I ain't gonna lie. Last 30 days they're sitting around the middle of the pack. Like I said, I still think he could get there. He did pitch against these guys in June. That's like his sweet spot. Dunning is that 5. I can understand if you don't want to go there, and you know what I'm saying. I can understand if you don't want to go there. Oakland can be pesky, so it's not an official play to tell you the truth. Oakland can be pesky, even if you want to get a 4 in a money line or something. I mean, or first half. I mean, that's a minus 130 there to get some juice off of it. In the first half probably about the same as that. It was probably a 180. So, or you got to go a result. I like that straight up on the money line that first half. So that's something I'd probably be slicing in there. And to be greedy, I could throw them K's in there. But money line, parlays, run line straights. I definitely probably gonna sprinkle some on that first half as well. All right. Los Angeles Dodgers and Milwaukee Brewers. It just looks like an under game to me. This is a game that you probably could get in there with this Thursday's promo. You might be able to string up for 10, 11 Ks in this game here, 12, 13, something like that. Houston Astros at Chicago White Sox. We got over under 8.5 in the spot. I do expect Houston, and I expect them to put runs up on both sides of the ball in this one here. I think that's what I think about this one here. Not going to go off into too many details here. I can see I can see Garcia getting there on the strikeouts. I can see a pathway where both of them can get there, but I'm not betting on it, to tell you the truth. I do think runs can be put up. I mean, Garcia, his last 4 starts, he's given up 3 runs or better in each and every last one of them. He can walk a batter here too. He hovers around that 5 or 6 strikeout area all season long. White Sox haven't been striking out much, but it is what it is. And then Giolito, we all know he could give up runs, at random. He gave up 8 runs against these guys back in June. But man, you know what Giolito can do. Yeah, he can give up runs. I was looking at a few things. Like I rarely bet this bet, but this first half, alternate run total runs parlay. The first half looks, that 4.5. You could get a 4.5. I rarely bet these, but man, it looks like something that I might be a little interested in. I just have to figure out the right sauce, like a Houston plus 1.5 and over 4.5. That might look sexy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You could get the plus 1.5 with Houston. You could get the minus 1.5 with the Sox. So something just to put on your guys' brains. But I do expect runs to be put up in this game. So bats can be in play here. All right. And outs. Let's see. I have some interest in Wainwright outs. Just so when they put outs out on Prize Picks. I have some interest in, I have interest in Garcia outs, and I can see instances where they leave Giolito out there even if he's getting his ass tore up. He doesn't have to go 6 innings. He has to get into this. He doesn't have to go a full 6. I don't know, man. I might just fall back to that. Not reaching for shit. Next game I want to talk about is Arizona Diamondbacks and San Francisco Giants here. We have an over-under 7 in this one here. I'd like the under in this one. It's already, really, really low. Don't know if I might alter it up, so I'm going to do a little same game parlay with this one here. But I do have the interest in the under here. Outs here. Zach Gallen, I'm going to like the outs for him. And I like Logan Webb's outs as well. I like both outs, man. So, if you want to get to a Caesars where you can put both outs on one ticket, then that's something, you can be my guest with that. Logan Webb has covered this number in 3 out of his last 4 games. Let me see. Versus Arizona, he's covered this. He did give up 4 earned runs, but he's covered it. Yeah. And on the other side, you got Zach Gallen. He's been pitching, pretty good. He's covered. He's won 7 innings 3 out of his last 5 games. Going 6 and 7, off and on frequently throughout this season. He's hit this number against San Francisco this year. I want to say twice, not once. So, I guess. So there you have that. Can't talk you off neither one of the outs here. All right. Strikeouts for these guys. I don't know. We have a 5.5 for both of these guys here. I don't know, man. Maybe if I have to, go in there, mix and match some strikeouts, that'll probably help me get to my destination, with some alternates or something like that. Maybe, let me see what's Webb. Maybe 4 for Webb and maybe 4 or 5 for Gallen. Let me see. 5 for Gallen and then, maybe a under or something like that. Let me see. Total runs. Yeah, maybe an alternate under for something like that wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities. Like an 8.5, that's a plus money pop right there. Or 9.5, that's a minus 123. And then if you want to go up to 5 strikeouts on one of these guys, then be my guest. I don't have a side in this one here. I don't have a side in this one here. I can't even call it. I can't even call it. Blue Jays and Toronto, two struggling teams, man. Two struggling teams here. I expect runs to be put up on both of these. Montez hasn't had a good outing since he's been with the New York Yankees. He's probably due for one, but both of these teams are struggling right now. I could see an offensive explosions, so that's something to look at. Excuse me. Oh shit. Jacob DeGrom. We got New York Mets at Atlanta Braves over under 7 in this spot here. DeGrom and Fried on the mound here. I do like the under in this one. I really bet unders, preset unders. I tour around with them. I play a lot of line totals and things like that. Or unless I alter it or something like that. So, but yeah. Like a minus 1.5, 2.5, things like that. So yeah. Either way it go, man, we got two decent pitchers on the mound here, man. Let me see something. This first half run line total parlay looks kind of good here, but with both of these pitches, I mean, you get a plus 1.5 and an under 3.5 for the Mets. Damn, that's something right there. I'll have to look more into that too, man. So either way it goes, you know what I like this game for. I already jumped on it. I got it at minus 150. It's still minus 150. I took the outs. I took the strikeouts for DeGrom here at a minus 150 here. And if you like the Mets to win this game, you'll get a 6 strikeouts in the win. The latter is in play for somebody like DeGrom. Let's see what we got here. 10. So they're going up to 10 Ks in the win. It was a plus 240. Let's see what his Ks are. Because he's got a Mets K upside here. 12 Ks, plus 420, I guess. It is what it is. They did just see him. If you those one type, if you one of those type of people here. On the 7th of this month, he gave them 12 strikeouts. He's got 10, 12, and 6 strikeouts in his last few starts. I had to jump on the 8.5. I don't really too much have a side in this game right now, but I do like the under here. Fried, however you want to say it, he's given up more than 3 runs 3 times this year. Okay, so versus the Mets, on July 11th, he gave up 2 earned runs in 5 innings. I think he's only pitched the first of the Mets. He's pitched against them twice, so he's given up 2 runs in both of those outings this year. Couple that with the fact that, it's DeGrom. He's probably not giving up. It is what it is, man. The under is in play. Just know that. If I had to pick one of these, these Mets, they are right on the road, though. Because both of DeGrom's really good outings have been on the road. He's only had 2. At home. He's only had 3 outings though, but it is what it is. So let's take the 8.5. All prospects, I like the 8.5 too. All right, so can't talk you off the 5 for Garcia. Can't talk you off the 5 for Giolito. There are instances where he can push it. Corbett Burns, there's ways he can get there. Logan Webb can't talk you off the 5. Gallen can't talk you off the 5.5. It's a lot of lower K rates here that you could probably get to. The 9.5 for sure. I'll take that. Oh damn! I ain't even I'll give it over 6.5 for Darvish. I'm just gonna have to take this stab there. At home versus this Washington team. On the books though, you're gonna get his strikeout prop sitting at 6.5 as well. I know this Washington team. I'm gonna take a stab at it. Something very light. It's hard. I want a piece of this game, but it's hard to get some value. It's hard to get some value in this game. Everything's juiced up. Money line 390. Run line 180. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Even if you altering something, I mean, you could probably get to a 6Ks. And that's still juiced up. 134. Then what? Put something else with it. What? Or stick with that, or just go with the 7Ks in the win at plus money, which they have at down here at plus 125. I'm gonna go ahead and take a stab at it, man. I'll take a stab at it. It is what it is. Peace out, guys. Oh, you know what though? Some bats, man. Some bats. Like I said, Manny Machado. You can put that with that too, man. He's been on a fucking tear. You know what I'm saying? So even if you just want to put one hit up there, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? He's been on a tear, right? Manny Machado. Or if you don't want to go with that, you can go with the first half. Result. And you could get that at a minus 260, and you could even take the hit down if you want. You could go with the straight. You can go with the straight 6Ks, or you could go with the hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's ways to, it's more than one way to skin a cat here. All right, you can go with the Manny Machado, first half result. Whatever the case may be. Yada yada yada. All right, peace out, y'all. Have a good one.